All right, guys, what's happening? What's happening? It is Thursday, May 5th, 2022. This morning, we're going to talk about what happens when you start making progress, because progress, it seems like everything would be good. You're making progress, you're creating more success, you're creating more momentum, but there's always opposition. There's always things that will oppose you, will create adversity, all those kinds of things. So as you're making progress, from the outside in, it's easy to see, people, companies, et cetera, making progress, but you don't always see the challenges that come along with that progress. And so that's what we're going to unpack this morning. Let's get started.
It is ultimately important for you to look at your goals, truly what you want to do in your life, and then look at the people who you spend the most time with in your life and figure out if that lines up.
All right, guys. Happy Thursday to you and happy Cinco de Mayo. It is good to be back with you guys here again this morning. And this morning, we're going to talk a little bit about progress and, why it is that progress comes with a cost. I'll start by saying this. It's a quote that's thrown around a lot, but anything that's worth it, guys, is not easy. And, when you're making progress from the outside in, the way that it looks to a lot of people is a lot different than what it actually is. When people are making progress, when there's success happening, and, from the outside in, especially on social media channels, things like that, it looks like just everything is going so smooth. Never forget that progress always comes with a cost, right? When you're making progress, when you're creating higher levels of success, it comes with a cost, man. It comes with sacrifice. It comes with opposition. It comes with people that don't want to see you winning, that will throw things out there, throw things in front of you, obstacles, adversity, etc. And so, having that mindset going into whatever it is that you're setting out to do, or whatever progress you want to make in the next year or 3 years or 5 years, when you expect adversity, when you expect the challenges that come along with, success, would come along with progress, it's a lot easier to deal with, right? When you're just kind of prepared for that, when it's a lot easier for you to see what's coming, to expect those challenges, expect the complications, expect the obstacles, it just becomes easier to deal with. And so for me, how did I learn how to deal with these things? Well, number one, I have followed closely a lot of people who I consider mentors, some who I have met, some who I've never met in person, but I've followed along online. I've read their books. I've studied their successes. I've gotten to a point where I've understood the adversities that they face, and I admire those people that really share the adversities. Some of them share more than others. Some of them share more details than others. Some of the adversities that we face, you're not even really supposed to share, or sometimes in some cases you're not even allowed to share because of non-disclosure agreements or something like that, right? And so when you think about adversity, it is directly connected to progress. And so when you are experiencing success, when you're experiencing a massive amount of progress all at one time, rest assured, there will be some adversity with it. And so when you're seeing people that are having massive progress, never assume, man, that it's just all easy. I was having this conversation with somebody yesterday. And so when I think back over the last 4 years and change since starting the Pavement Group, the adversities that we faced have been significant. But what I will say is the perspective that I'd like to give you guys this morning is that those adversities are never greater than the final destination, than the final place that you're trying to get to, than the progress that you're trying to make. And so when you have that mindset, when you understand that, with progress comes a lot of complication, comes a lot of challenges. Well, when those things happen, you just have a different mindset about them. They're to be expected. And so as you make progress and as you level up and as you achieve higher levels of success, both in, just general day-to-day progress in your business, but also financial success, you're going to see that there are greater adversities to face. It's directly connected. The bigger goals that you have, the bigger challenges that you will face. The more progress that you make, the more challenges you will face. And so when you think about that in your own life and you think about that in your own business, your own career, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, just never forget, always maintain that perspective that with progress, with success, comes a lot of adversity, comes a lot of challenges. I get the privilege and honor of interacting with a lot of people and advising a lot of people on their businesses. There's not one of them that doesn't have challenges, significant challenges at times, right? But what's awesome to see is just how prepared most people that are committed to success are for those challenges, how they're able to face them head on, how they're able to process what it is that they're facing. And here's the second key to all of this is when you're making progress and you're facing these challenges, I promise you this, if I could teach you anything this morning, progress will always come with a cost. However, when you are surrounded by the right people, when you are part of the right groups of people, when you are surrounded by people that support and believe in the same vision, those costs are much lower. You will overcome challenges much faster when you're able to collect other perspectives from other people's experiences. You are able to learn about the cost of that progress through other people's challenges, other people's adversities. And so as you're leveling up, as they say, you always have to be surrounded by different people, right? Your circle, your sphere of influence should always be evolving. It should always be leveling up because those people have different experiences. They're able to help you through different types of adversity that maybe you haven't faced. They're able to provide you with perspective that you couldn't possibly have because you haven't been through it yet. Experience, guys, life experience is something that nobody can truly understand because we only get it one day at a time. And so when I look at my life today, when I look at the things that we face in business, when I look at the things that I face in my life, they are much easier to face when I have some experience or when I have a mentor that has some experience that can guide me in the right direction. So ask yourself this question: who are the list of advisors that you need in your life? Truly, make that list. What does it look like? You probably need a financial advisor. You probably need a risk advisor. You probably need a business advisor. You probably need a lot of advisors, a lot of people that can help you go faster, that can help you understand the perspective of the sacrifice, the perspective that comes from understanding the cost. There is a cost to everything, guys. I always say that whatever you want, you will have to sacrifice for. And if you don't sacrifice for that, then whatever you wanted is actually the sacrifice. Progress, guys, always comes with a cost. Sometimes in moments, it seems extremely high. But if you can mentally persevere through those moments, if you can get to a point where you break through that adversity that it seems so tough to break through, when you get to the other side, your perspective will change forever. Every sacrifice, every challenge, every piece of adversity that I've ever broken through has literally introduced me to a new version of my life because I understand the power that I have. I understand that no matter what I'm facing, everything's always going to be okay. And the bigger your dreams are, the bigger your goals are, the less significant those problems seem. At times we go through things here at the Pavement Group, right? And the team, is looking for guidance through those things. And I often remind people that the goal is so much bigger than what we're facing right at this moment. Right at this moment, the adversity that we're facing might seem significant, but when you look 3 years down the road, when you look 5 years down the road, when you look 10 years down the road at what we're trying to accomplish, that massive amount of adversity in the moment is just literally just a speck of sand in a huge beach. And so it is perspective that allows you to process through those challenges, that allows you to look at those, the price you have to pay, the cost of progress, as a blessing instead of a curse. And so I challenge you guys to think about that in your own life. Number one, who do you need in your circle? What type of advisement do you need that allows you to get there faster, that allows you to see things clearly? There's a reason why I have people that advise me, because I can't see it all. No matter how open-minded I am, no matter how clear I am, no matter how honest I am with myself, there will always be things that are in the blind spot. So who are those people that you need in your life? How do you go and find them? Where are they? And what is the price that you have to pay for those people to be in your life versus the return of having them in your life for a long period of time? Life, guys, is about relationships. That progress that you make will come at a cost. When you have the right people around you, when you have the right advisement, when you have the right mentorship, the price seems significantly lower. And so I encourage you guys to think about what that list looks like. Imagine your life when you get the best of the best in your corner in every aspect. Whatever that looks like for you, it's going to be different. That list of people that you need is going to be different for every single person that's watching or listening to this. But starting to make that list is an important task. What is that you need? And what buckets can the people that are already in your life fill? And then which ones are missing? Because I promise you this, everything that I've ever been able to accomplish in my life, it came from knowledge that I acquired from other people, that I acquired from books, from education, from podcasts, from videos, from friends, from mentors. And those same people that I acquired that knowledge from, they were able to refocus me during the times that I needed it most. And that, friends, is worth its weight in gold. It's priceless. Because the guarantee in life is that you will go through adversity. How you respond, how you deal with it, how you use that adversity, how you convert that into fuel, it's 100% based on who is around you. The mentality that you have, the mental strength that you have to be aware enough in that moment of exactly how significant or insignificant those adversities are. True friends, true mentors tell you the truth. It's not always what you want to hear. It's what you need to hear. And I plead with you this morning to make that list and go find those people. When you find those people, you'll know you found them. You'll know you found the right people, because your life will feel different. You feel unstoppable. You feel like there's nothing you can't accomplish with those people alongside of you. So I encourage you to think about that. Make that list and figure out exactly who you need in your life and spend time every day trying to find them. Do your research. Look for those people. Study them. Don't hire them right away. Wait and watch. See who they really are. Don't become a fan of people and hire them to advise you. You might just become just like them, and you might not have seen who they are. But if you wait long enough and you don't allow yourself to become a fan, you'll see exactly who they are. And if their values line up with yours, if where they are heading is a direction that you actually want to head. You can hire people for every individual task that exists. Every talent that you need, somebody else has experience in. It's your job to find them. That's it for today, folks. I hope it was helpful for you. I hope it gave you some perspective. Progress always comes with a cost, guys. Be willing to pay the price. Be willing to sacrifice. Be willing to do whatever it takes to get there. Find those people around you that will help you get there, and you'll live an incredibly fulfilled and exceptional life. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. I will see you again tomorrow morning, same place, same time, right here on Morning Perspective. Love you guys.
It is ultimately important for you to look at your goals, truly what you want to do in your life, and then look at the people who you spend the most time with in your life and figure out if that lines up.